today's debate because we have had our share and experience of territorial disputes as well. Being the only country who has experienced the disastrous effects of nuclear bombings on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, it believes in nuclear disarmament and sees the Kashmir conflict as a threat to international community and the maintenance of global peace and security. It would want the Kashmir to stop using nuclear weapons. It has a non-nuclear weapon policy which includes 3 principles. First, non-introduction of nuclear weapons. It would want the committee to refrain both the countries from using any more nuclear weapons, as even the presence of nuclear weapons on the soil of any one of the countries pose a threat to world peace. Second, non-production of nuclear weapons. All the countries should be urged to stop sending materials, techniques or equipments which would help in forming of these nuclear weapons that are a risk to the world. Third, non-possession of nuclear weapons. Both the countries, in fact, all the countries should destroy all the weapons they have to ensure a peaceful and secure world. In addition to it, Japan would want Kashmir to continue being a part of India, not only because India holds the Instrument of Accession signed by Maharaja Hari Singh on 25th October 1947, which legally states the merger of Kashmir with the Union of India, but also because Pakistan is an Islamic state and making Kashmir a part of Pakistan would do injustice to the minority of Hindus present in Kashmir. They would be either forced to change their religion or risk their lives. Hence, the delegation of Japan would want India and Pakistan to follow the 3 principles and Kashmir to continue being a part of India. Thank you.
Thank you, Delegate.